your dad's side.
Your mother will remember it.
I always remember following wherever we'd go though, and my mum and dad would just be sat in the front, just roaring laughing the whole journey. You could just see the top of your head. They bought it though, didn't they?
Is it red? Did you see a red light up front?
Mum bought it.
No red light.
She had to push the things.
It's recording.
Windscreen wipes gone.
Yeah.
She had got out to get. She got a petrol can. She went in the booth. She had the funnels that big. Trying to put the petrol in, it was just blown. Oh, go on, have you got to ask me questions?
No red light, you know.
We've got
Recording, just check our screen there. I'm sure it says recording. Maybe, I think it's my old one that had the red light.
yeah, it is, it's recording. No, we've got
Hello, Paul.
Paul had just said to us to ask you a little bit about when, well, it's obviously going to be when my dad's younger, isn't it? If you've got any good tales when my dad was young, and then we'll talk a little bit about when they got together, the wedding day, and then to the present day. That's all right.
Yeah.
Have you not got a set question?
So maybe Uncle Jimmy, you could tell us a little bit about when you first met me dad.
Well, that's it, yeah.
What was it?
Oh, no,
I haven't
no,
even seen this.
You knew
Was
too.
you already courting?
Yeah. He does everything before he does.
Did you know me dad before you knew me Auntie Patsy, or did you only know me dad before
No,
Auntie
no.
Patsy?
We went to school together when we were 5, didn't we? Same school, St. Gerard's.
That's all
When we were
I know.
courting, I remember going to see their Uncle John's, and Tony was going, mate, who's this fella? Who's this fella? What's he like? And all this kind of, you know.
The quiet man. Because
You know, the quiet man, I was told.
Because he always sat in the corner. Never said
Funny,
nothing.
sir.
Don't turn that telly off there, please.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Go on.
So you tell us a little bit about when you were younger then with me dad.
Not much to tell. Still got the scar on my name the day I was following him when I was about 4. Him and Joey Baychall. And I followed him up to this big debris thing. And because I couldn't see them, started running, split all my knee open. And they said, give me a baby chair, and he got past it. That was when we lived in the Tennies. That was before my mother died. So I think that's where it started.
That was where your friendship blossomed.
Yes, I think that's where our friendship ended. So go on, next question.
And then as you got older, my dad had said to you, didn't he, about my mum?
Right, do you want me to...
Well, leave that for the night, and then you
yeah.
tell us just...
From, like, the first time when we went out.
He said about going out, didn't he?
Yeah. It was on a Friday night, and he says, are you and Jimmy going out? So I said, yeah, why? And he says, well, do you want to come out with me and my girlfriend? And as I said at the time, after the initial shock of him wanting to be seen in public with me, I said, yeah. I said, well, what's her name? He says, Risa Simpson. So I says, I know Risa. And he went, no, you don't. Yes, I do. So the usual little fight started. So I says, yeah, I went to school with Risa. I said, to silly. I said, she lives in Ashy. And he went, well, no, say, no, she doesn't. You know, the gobsy pulls. No, she doesn't. She doesn't live in Ashy. And I said, well, must be a different one then. So anyhow, we meet up, didn't we? Remember in the long bar?
Yeah.
And the long bar was, that's exactly what it was. Went in one door, or that door. We went in that door, and Risa's sitting at the other end. And as I walked towards her, she just pointed at me, started laughing, and went, oh my God, Shirley Temple. Because that's what it was known as, because the curls. So that was the very first time we went out with your mum and dad.
So you did know it after
Yeah,
all that?
of course
Yeah,
I did.
as we got to go out with them, that time we had to do in the heights.
With the fermented wine.
No, we had to do in there, there was a bit of crap on the floor. And everyone's going, who's done that? Who's done that?
Right,
No
your
one knew
dad's
who it was,
home brew. We were all
Tony
drinking it.
knew it was, but...
Yeah, everyone was drinking your dad's home
I had
brew.
my mud elephant shirt, elephants all over the shirt.
Yeah, he got schizoid, stayed the night. The next morning, when we woke up, there was a trail of you know what leading to the front door. So no one knew who'd done it.
Yeah. I thought it was only one piece. And it has all kinds of wheels on it, off the carpet.
Do you have a dog?
This was on the 12th floor. The heights where your mum used to live. Yeah, so a little little trail to the front door.
So who was there that night?
Everyone.
Right, come on.
John
Name and shame now. Who could it have been?
No, they were still there. We were trying. We knew it was. We can't say who it is because they weren't there, obviously. They left.
What's the name of this?
Don't, in case they're there.
Don't use this bit.
No, you can't use that bit. But Paul will have a laugh at that. Yeah. That was when your mum lived in the Heights.
Oh,
were
yeah.
Were they married then?
I don't think so.
We were because you
Yeah.
had that chairs on.
Yeah.
With the elephants on.
I went off food times with them, didn't we?
Oh, loads of times, yeah. Yeah, we had some good laughs like that with that. And your dad's home brew. Remember Tom Trainer? Like your dad used to bottle it in lemonade bottles and Tom's like this. And all you could see was all the fermenter. He's going,
Yeah, it's lovely this.
wasn't him like chewing on it. Oh, but you better not put any of that in.
Yeah.
That's just for Paul.
Yeah.
Don't.
That's funny, that's alright.
I know, but...
Oh. How did you find out they were going to get married? Did he tell you, or was it a big thing? Or?
They got engaged first. Yeah. Yeah. And then we got married in the December, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then they got married in the August. So, same year. No, it wasn't. We got married just before Christmas. And then they got married in the August, wasn't it? Yeah, we'd already said we were getting married, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then after that they said they were. So you can't do nothing. Just got to copy everything.
1970.
You can delete that Paul. Look, I had it all written down nice. What I just said.
Well, what have you wrote for something for Sarah? A little tale or something?
No,
That's for the
only
night.
first,
That's
when
for
it
the
first.
night.
Oh, we've got to say this.
Oh yeah, you're
this
saying
was
that
it.
on the night? No, you're saying that on the night.
Oh,
Get on stage.
Yeah, you'd be
Then
fine.
you can sing after her.
Oh, yeah. I'll sing.
My uncle Larry's writing something.
Is he?
And he said if he's not good enough to get up, can I get up to do
Yeah.
his bit for him? So
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that was fine.
Yeah.
So he's going to write
I
something.
don't think of anything, can I?
Do you remember the wedding day?
Yeah, I remember what it was. I had my sweets. Many up there. Yeah. Yeah, I remember it like, but it's thing, yeah, wasn't it? You know, just everyone there and you, aye. Yeah, that's all I remember.
We've sent him video, haven't we? Your mum and dad's wedding video. We've sent him that.
Oh, that's some
Yeah.
good tunes over the years, haven't we?
Oh yeah, yeah, some good, really funny ones. Like when we were younger, they were just hilarious. You know, some of the things that went on. You go, so I'm not going to blow you up. I'll still let you kids know you're born now, pass.
So how long after they got married did you have Carl?
Following April.
Was that?
Yeah.
So you weren't pregnant, were you pregnant then at the wedding?
No. Must have
Just after.
yeah, just after that. So I was having them, yeah. Wasn't it?
Don't know, I was on a baby.
So where do you
some
live
cars in
now?
it.
Carl.
What?
This is we're by the ground, aren't we?
Gilman
Gilman
Street.
Street.
Yeah.
Those grounds.
Little Tess. No, you
I
weren't.
can't,
You weren't born.
There was one near Broadway, I think, that I remember.
Yeah, we were, when you were born, we were in Stanley Park Avenue.
Near the big
No,
bridge, no?
No.
that was the third one.
Was it? Yeah, because you moved quite a few
It's the
times,
fourth.
didn't you? No, because I remember the one that you were at the end, on the end
Yeah,
there.
that's from Roads, right, by the bridge.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that
But there was
on
one before
Stanley
that,
Park
wasn't there?
Avenue.
Yeah, Stanley Park Avenue.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
When
Let me
your mum
tell
had you, I think we'd only moved in because I was in the front room, no furniture in, and your dad got out and he was carrying Paul. So I went, oh, she's had the baby. She flew out and I went, what was it? Went to Gale. So, he's up then. So that was Stanley Park Avenue, yeah.
But you knew about Paul when he was born, didn't
Oh,
you?
that's it. I was there. I wasn't actually there at the birth, practically. Well, I told him that, didn't I?
I've heard you tell that before.
That was, was that at Paul's Daisy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he'd never heard it, has he? I'm surprised that, because he'd never heard it. I put in that. You know, when I asked the